devices that we found extremely useful, especially in the education environment. And we're going to start out with one of our partners, which is AOPEN. The AOPEN Chromebox Commercial Mini, which I'll talk about in a second, is one of the lowest cost devices, but it's still extremely powerful. But they're also ruggedized too. So there's a couple images on the screen of the Chromebox Commercial on top and then the Chromebox Commercial Mini on the bottom. And what you'll see is you'll see a hardened aluminum case. There's no plastic on it anywhere. And so this is something that's extremely rugged. Like you could drop this thing and it's probably still going to work. This is something you could mount in an enclosure and it's going to continuously work because it is fanless also. So you don't have to worry about the fans, getting filled with dust and stop working over time. The other thing is a lot of these commercial devices like the AOPEN Chromebox Commercial have GPIO ports too, and also remote mount power switch hookups too. So it's something you can put in an enclosure and then run a remote power switch, or you can also hook it up to other hardware integrations too with GPIO ports. And all of these devices also have both wireless and wired options. So that's something where if it's hard to run a wired connection to it, or if you prefer a wired connection, these devices do support both of those. The other really cool part about AOPEN devices is they're extremely easy to mount. That's something that the designers kept in mind from the very beginning. You'll see different mounting patterns, then also brackets, so you can mount them in a ton of different ways. And the difference between the Chromebox Commercial and the Chromebox Mini, one, processing power. The Chromebox Commercial also has 2 4K video outputs. So you have the ability to do multiple monitors too, just from the one Chromebox. The Chromebox Commercial Mini is really good for just an entry-level device where you're powering a non-interactive screen or maybe just a simple interactive monitor. And it's really easy to mount, and once again, it's pretty low cost. And then one of the other really cool form factors of Chrome devices that we really like are what's called a Chromebase. This, for example, is once again AOPEN. There are other manufacturers out there, but the AOPEN Chromebase Mini is super cool because it is a all-in-one 10-inch ruggedized, once again, touchscreen, and it's sort of a form factor of a tablet, but it's not a tablet. It is a rugged computer that's made to be mounted somewhere, and it's made to be abused, and it's going to hold up to it and handle it. So it is a 10-inch touchscreen, and we have some clients that are using it as like a retail end cap, or in this case of schools, this could be something where it's a Chromebase that's mounted somewhere with more information. Maybe it's in the front lobby, or maybe it's somewhere throughout the school. There's upcoming news, fill out a form, for example, too. You could put a full screen Google form on it and have somebody fill out a form and collect information that way instead of dealing with paper. And once again, the same points with some of the other commercial devices that we talked about earlier also apply to the Chromebases. It's ruggedized and it's fanless, so it's made to mount somewhere and it's going to last. It works both wirelessly and wired, and it's super easy to mount. Now, AOPEN also does make a C-Tile, which is a little bit bigger version of the Chromebase, and they have it in 15, 19, and 22-inch options. So you can also do like a replacement bulletin board where you have a touchscreen with, your information, your forms, things we just talked about, and you have the ability to mount it and then have your users be able to touch the screen and get the information that way.